Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Saturday to you all. Welcome to the debutante block. Just kind of coincidentally happened like that. We're just getting through all of the debut projects from this past few days since I was on vacation. Kiss of Life dropped member MVs for every single member in 4 consecutive days, and I was gone for 3 of them. We're on number 3 now. This is Miss Julie Han, I think her name is, and her solo titled Kitty Cat. Now, what Kiss of Life and S2 Entertainment are doing with this group, I love this debut project so far. Having each member have their own song, their own little storyline, it's been really interesting to watch and really interesting to just kind of listen to, because we've had like Natty's song and Belle's song, so the two we've checked out so far, and those have been very different. Both very enjoyable though. And frankly, Julie and Hanu are the two members that I really don't know anything about. Like Belle, I didn't really know much about until I found out that she was on composition credits for few artists. And Nettie, knowing 16 and Idol School, know her from those shows. So these will be fun, because now we're into uncharted territory at the moment. So, Julie's solo Kitty Cat, let's jump into it. Here we go! Typically, when a debut project comes around like this, I take the time to kind of just read through the K-profiles for each member before. But since these are member solos, we're just going to kind of enjoy the member solos for what they are. And once the group title track drops, we're going to do the proper kind of run-through of the member profiles and things like that. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Of course, we're going to check out the title track when that drops next week or in 2 weeks' time. Cardinal rule on the channel is we listen to every single, or at least as many debuts as we can. So do not worry. Let's jump into the song though. Here we go.
Everybody say ooh.
Oh, 19 age rating. Okay. Mature concept then.
Say my name. Don't cross the line like this. Someone call me weak. Someone call me free. Someone set the beat. You know I'll be the baddest in this
Resident rapper of the group? I'm glad they actually switched up styles. I think that's very smart. Show off the range a little bit. Oh, the way it went so quiet and like almost sultry on the pre-chorus.
Watch yourself for this queen for the night. Put your hands in the air. Boy, you come along, been waiting a long time, but you don't walk, come along, leave your time, make it a one. Can't be
Big breakdown, okay.
Jaguar 장난꾸러기 내로 but damage do better. I go higher 네 머리 위에 play on 도도하게 앉아 looking down. All I know is me and I 죽어라고 달아나 다시는 말이 담은 night 불켜죽하지 말아줘 그게 미웠어 맘이 미안하니 나주 kitty cat 미묘함에 숨긴 vibe 없다고 하면
Now, I will admit, rap is not my strong suit in terms of like understanding it. So I'm just kind of enjoying the beat at the moment,
We
but
just ride, we just roll, we just vibe, we just go. We just ride, we just roll, we just vibe, we just go. We just ride, we just roll, we just vibe, we just go. We just ride. 길은 모르지만 go.
I do like the way this beat progresses though. It makes it very clear when like the chorus is supposed to happen and when like the beat is supposed to take front and center.
chatty mouth. Watch yourself for this crew for the night. Not your kitty kitty cat, not your kitty kitty cat.
And the delivery too, like and the audition poster. The same one from Natty's video, right? So no fireworks on this one. Interesting. So are we going? So is there going to be like a common element between all of the members now? It's just gonna be like one and one, and they kind of piece together. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. So rap music is not my forte. It's just a genre of music that I didn't really listen to growing up, so I don't have an attachment to it. I don't really have a level of understanding of it. So the only way I can really think about like breaking down something like this is to use kind of like my strengths, so like vocal color, delivery, cadences, rhythms, composition, production, things like that. It's a song that's even with the cinematic element attached to it, so like each member has a cinematic element, so like Belle was the picture perfect daughter wanting to break free from the mold that she was given, and Natty was kind of like the performer just trying to get by with her life, trying to make ends meet. Julie kind of like is trying to break free of kind of like the visual image that others have about her, and she's like being perceived as this like center of attention figure and just kind of wants to break free from that. And I love that each member has their own story behind it. Each member has a very distinct musical style behind it, and the fact that we have gotten a very clear indicator of who's going to take charge of rapping in the group, I think for me helps to kind of understand how this group is going to break down a little bit, but also kind of understand what type of rapper she's going to be, because there are rappers who are known for their like vocal tone, their rhythm cadences, or like their flow cadences, like how fast or how slow they rap, kind of how they accentuate certain words and things like that. With especially with this song, kind of like the slower, more almost sultry elements in the verses, the kind of quieter, more wispier tone, especially in the lower and the higher registers. She maintains this kind of air of breathiness in it that's very fitting for the concept of the song. And because of it, it doesn't really force her hand in too much with the with like pushing the flow to be too quick or too dramatic. She kind of lets it flow naturally along with the song, and I think that's shows a lot of restraint on her part. Because sometimes even on a slow song, people tend to get kind of artists will sometimes try and squeeze in like a really quick or a really complicated cadence, lots of syncopation in the rhythm, but this was very straightforward. And someone like me who doesn't really understand the genre of music, it was really easy to follow. Same with the song production as well. It was very evident when the chorus was the chorus, when the verse was the verse, when the bridge was the bridge, when the pre-chorus was the pre-chorus. And it's very much, it's a pop-oriented rap phrase song. But it's still a rap song at the end of the day. Having said that, I could perceive it as a pop song and follow along with it as a pop song. And it makes my life a lot easier going to understanding it. So, props, 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 props. Yeah, this group is going to be magical if S2 Entertainment can manage them right. Because, I'm still salty about Hot Issue. That's essentially where this is stemming from. It's the same company that had Hot Issue. They had 2 releases, and they got axed after 51 weeks. They disbanded literally 6 days before their first anniversary, and I'm still salty about it because Icons was one of my favorite songs that dropped that year, and it has so much talent. And it's like, it's cool that we're seeing some of the members from that group kind of pop up here and there, like they're being announced. Like I think Nahyun of Hot Issue is now part of Primrose, but I don't know, man. I just wanted Hot Issue to last or hang around a little bit longer, not even a year, because they were really cool. So I really hope that Kiss of Life get their share, or they got their proper dues that they deserve. But this is pretty nice. I like it a lot. It's different. And it's something that, maybe I might not know all that much about, but I enjoy listening to it. So, props. But that is it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.